friends, family, JLS fans, subscribers and first time viewers. How you doing? Good? Yeah, I'm great too, thanks for asking. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for JLS's song Everybody in Love because quite a few people asked me to do one. Just going to make it clear that these aren't the actual chords for the song, they're not the official chords or anything like that. I just learnt them by ear and apparently it sounds good, so you know. So I'm going to teach you that today and yeah, hope I'm a good enough teacher. I've never done a tutorial before, so wish me luck. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the intro of the song because that's the start of it and it seems quite logical. See, I'm already messing up. And I'm finding it so hard to fit in this tiny little frame and I'm feeling a bit claustrophobic, so yeah. On with the song. Okay, so the intro, basically throughout the whole intro, your pinky finger and your ring finger stay on the 9th fret on these two middle strings here, so it should sound like this, and the two last strings, the highest ones, stay open like so. And for the first chord, your index finger goes on the 7th fret on the 2nd string in, so it should sound like this, right? If you want a diagram, I've got that prepared. Basically it looks like that, so you know where to put your fingers, hopefully. And if you don't, then just keep watching, keep rewinding, and hopefully you'll get it. Second chord, your middle finger goes on the 1st string on the 9th fret, so this on the same fret as where your pinky and your ring finger are, and this finger, your index finger, will have to mute this string, the 2nd string in. If you don't know how to do that, okay, I'll show you this diagram just so you can get it. That represents a mute. If you don't know how to do that, it's really easy. Basically you just lightly press or just rest your finger on top of the string so it mutes the sound of the string. So it should sound something like this. Right? Again, if you don't get it, just rewind it back and keep practicing because you will get it at some point in your lives. Okay. Next chord, I'm so sorry that you can't actually see what my hand is doing, but yeah, hopefully you get it from the diagrams as well. The third chord of this intro is this one here that I'm about to show you. It's here. There's another mute in this. Hopefully they're not too hard for you to do if you're a beginner. If you're an intermediate player, then it shouldn't be a problem for you. Yeah. Okay, so again, these 4 strings are the same, and your ring finger, no, your index finger should mute this 1st string, and then the rest are open apart from these 2. That always stay the same. So yeah, and it should sound like this. And then the last chord of the intro is pretty easy, as all you do is press down on your index finger, so your index finger will be on the 7th fret on the 1st string, so it sounds like that. Also you have to mute the 2nd string so you can't hear it. Again, just lightly press your middle finger on that string, so it should sound like this. Got it? If you haven't got it, then rewind back and then just keep practicing. You'll get it soon. So that's the intro. The strumming pattern is the same throughout the whole song. It's just down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Got it? Keep practicing. And if you've got that, you can play along with the actual song if you'd like to do that. To get to the chorus, basically it's exactly the same as the intro, but they're different chords. It's got the same sound. Also, if you're struggling with that intro, you can do the same chords as the verse for the intro, which is a bit easier, and I should have actually started off with that, but if you wanted that sound, then yeah, you can do that too. First chord of the chorus is the 1st chord of the intro. That's number 1. And all you do for the verse is do that 1 chord and then move your hand down. your fingers stay exactly the same except they just move down 2 frets. So how much easier can it get, basically? Yep. You just do that. So it goes. Okay. Just basically this chord all the time, but you move your fingers up 2 frets. So it's. And for the third chord, it's just your 2 last fingers, your pinky and your ring finger, on these 2 strings. It's a variation of A, but I don't know what it's called, so sorry. That's on the 2nd fret, just your 2 middle strings, like usual. They stay in the same place. So that's that chord. And then after that you move up 2 strings and go to this chord. Again, it's the exact same placement as the first chord and the second chord, except it's on the 2nd fret. So that is the verse. Hope you got it. Rewind if you don't, and keep practicing. On to the chorus if you're ready. Okay, so moving on to the chorus, you'll be using some of the same chords that you used in the verse, so that's quite easy to do because then you'll know them from the verse and it will be simple. My phone is about to ring. Hello. Hi. Okay, so where were we? First chord of the chorus, and I've got an actual chord name for this one. This is an E. If you don't know an E, I'll take you through the steps on how to do it. Your index finger will go on this string, like so. That's the 4th string in. And your middle finger and your ring finger will go on these 2 frets here. On these 2 strings here, sorry, on the 2nd fret. And your chord should sound like this. Beautiful. So from that chord, you go on to this chord, which you already used in the verse. That is on fret 4, so hopefully you'll get that. And then you go back to that variation of an A chord there. And then you go up 2 frets. And the strumming pattern is the same throughout the song, kind of, until you get the breakdown, but I'm sure you'll figure that out. Okay, so those are the basic chords for the chorus, and you just repeat as necessary. One thing I do want to say is that every time I finish that chord sequence, I tend to do just 1 strum of all open strings. So this last chord, I go, and then go back to E. So yeah, hope you get that. So the next verse is exactly the same as the first verse, so if you just want to rewind back and then relearn it if you don't know it already, but if you know it already then you can just sing along and just do the next verse. Simple. So the breakdown chorus and the last chorus have the same chords as the regular chorus, but they're changed round. So in the breakdown chorus you just do 1 strum of E and then tap your guitar twice, and instead of going up here you go down to this fret. So you start on the 2nd one with your index finger and then you go up 2 frets. Gonna put your hands up if you're in love, put your hands up. So then there's that variation of A that you go back to. So yes, that is the breakdown chorus. The last chorus is the same as the breakdown chorus that I just showed you, but the same strumming pattern as before. And that's not in the original song, the slowing down of those lyrics in the last chorus, but I just added it because I thought it sounded alright. So if you like to do that, then fine. If you don't want to, then you can go back to the original chorus and just sing the last chorus as it usually is. Wow, I think that concludes the tutorial. I hope you got it. If you haven't, then keep trying. I'm sure you will, because there's a lot of talented people out there. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it helped. Please comment, rate 5, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!